this is our first interview, Lamont. So we're gonna jump right into it. You know, it's gonna be raw and uncut and unfiltered, and that's how Lamont gonna give it to you. So this my good brother, word on the street, Lamont Walker. How was your upbringing? Where did you grow up at?
I grew up in Southeast, Capitol Hill, over Kentucky Avenue, Washington, D.C.
Okay. What was your childhood like, you know, coming up?
It was fair. It was fair. I mean, I grew up with everything. My family. We was fortunate in the neighborhood I come from on Capitol Hill, where your business owners, they lived in our neighborhood. So we, amongst my family, as blacks, we was privileged. We was privileged enough to be fortunate to do what we wanted to do.
You had both parents in the household?
No, my father left me when I was in 1974, 75.
Okay.
So I was raised by my mother and my brother. Well, really a village.
Okay.
You know, that's how our family was.
Mm-hmm.
Inside the neighborhoods too.
Mm-hmm. And that's why they call it neighborhood. Nowadays they call it the hood. They took the neighbor off of it. But originally, you know what I'm saying, everybody referred to when you was coming up, I'm going around the neighborhood.
Right.
Now they just say the hood.
Right.
So they took the neighbor out of it. But you
Right.
know, that's one thing. So
Right.
you know, okay. So so describe your persona to me. I mean, what's your personality like? You know, your child personality, like as a young child. You know,
Oh man, as a young child, man, same thing like I am now. Funny, shooting from the hip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Same.
I just grew up, man. I put it like this: in my neighborhood, I had a best friend, Boo Boo Nettles.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up with him, man, that was my man. He's still my best friend to this day. We don't see much of each other. But growing up, it was just basically me, Boo Boo Nettles, and a bunch of girls in the neighborhood and the Winchesters, Rick Winchester and all them, you know. We was playing together and stuff like that. You know, went to elementary school together. Split up when we went to junior high school. I got put out of Easton. I'll tell you that in a minute. I mean, I got put out of Hines. I'll tell you that. And I had to go to Elliott. I got put out of Watkins. I'll tell you that. And had to go to Lovejoy and Maury. So basically, I got put out of schools when I was like in the 4th grade or 5th grade. So I had to go all the way out of my neighborhood to go to school.
So was that because you was doing the clowning and off the hip and the funny or the teeth?
Well, back then, teachers used to can whoop your ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know that skinny ass, what's his name?
Yeah.
Like on what's that? Whoopi Goldberg when she was the nun and she was just whacking.
Yeah,
See,
whip.
back then, them teachers can whoop you. You go to the principal office, he had that big ass powder with the holes in it,
Yeah.
whack you, then you go home and get your ass whooped.
Mm-hmm.
Where me, I wasn't gonna let the teachers whoop me, then I had to go home and get an ass whooping too.
Yeah.
So I wasn't letting them touch on me like that.
So they wound up getting you up out of that school. You had to go to another school.
I got put out of, in my neighborhood, I got put out of Bryant, I got put out of Wagons, I got put out of Buchanan, I got put out of John Tyler. So my last results was to go to Lovejoy. Got put out of Lovejoy, and then I had to walk around the corner to Maury where I graduated elementary school.
Okay. So going into junior high, how was your junior high?
Oh man, listen, junior high is when I came into my own.
Okay.
But prior to that, I had an uncle named Wendell. And my uncle Wendell he was in the neighborhood. He was I ain't gonna say he was running things, but he was a main figure in the hood.
What hood was that?
Kentucky Courts.
Okay.
Okay, I lived on the 500 block of Kentucky Avenue. Then you had the Winchesters on the 400 block. Then you had the 300 block, and Kentucky Courts was on the 200 block.
Okay.
It wasn't no, it was, I would never call Kentucky Courts a ghetto. It was just some apartments in the middle of the block with some houses surrounding it. And that's where they stole drugs and did what they did up there. So when I was younger, my first introduction to the game was bagging up for my uncle. My uncle went there and taught me how to bag up, and he used to take me down the gardens, and he would gamble in 700.
Potomac Garden?
Yeah, Potomac Gardens.
Okay.
When I was young, this in 78, 79.
Right.
I was a young pup.
Right. But you was bagging up.
Yeah, he just taught me how to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always wanted to be up under him, and I saw everything he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
But then at the same time, I was hanging out, like I said, Boo Boo Nettles and all that kind of stuff. But in other interviews that we do, I fill in the holes on when you know, sitting at the round table, we are filling little holes. I just throw some names out there, and I just in between. But me and Boo Boo Nettles was at the hip from the beginning. But when I was in the house, you know, he would have me do certain things and taught me how to bag up weed in the little vanilla, the little vanilla envelopes.
Yeah, the little brown, the vanilla
Right.
zone. Okay.
So
It was nickel bags back then.
Right.
Yeah.
So during this time, I say my early childhood, Boo Boo Nettles was the only guy that I know was my age that any tennis, he the first person I ever seen with leather, he the first person my age I ever seen with leather tennis shoes. All the rest of us in the hood was wearing Adidas, but we was wearing plaid Adidas.
Plaid, okay.
But his father spoiled him to death.
Okay.
He the first,
and that was your man.
that was my man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And growing up, I was like, man, my mom gave me everything, but when she went and got me tennis shoes, it was always, you know, Julius Erving, the regular
Blue tips.
blue tips.
Yeah.
But Boo had the leather blue tip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in a sense, that was like my early mentor, Boo Boo Nettles, as my best friend. He was my early mentor. He had a shoe game, like all these dudes, 50 and all them, going in the shoe store and all that. When we was 9 and 10, his father was giving him $5 a day.
Yeah. That was big. That's big back then.
$5 a day. I'm talking about 70s.
Yeah, that's big back then.
You understand what I'm saying? My mother was giving me $2. I come home, I get $2. You know, get penny candy. But Boo Boo Nettles, he in my neighborhood, if you take the drug game out of the equation later on in our life, if you just talking about the 70s, my man Boo was he was our age, he was the neighborhood getting it, kid in the neighborhood getting it.
Okay.
Because his father gave him everything.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my uncle at the time, he doing his thing, but he didn't want to overstep the boundaries of my mother. She was the oldest of 8.
Mm-hmm.
Overstep the boundaries and give me shit. So he'll sneak me money, but tell me spend $2 if your mother give you $2, then you take another $2 out the stash, so your mother could never pinpoint that you get more, you know what I'm saying, like that.
Yeah.
He wouldn't buy me tennis shoes because come on now, my mother already knew I gave you $50 to get you some All-Stars. They were number $16.
Yeah.
So you can't afford no leather tennis shoes because I didn't give you $30 to buy no leather All-Stars. you know what I'm saying? So I learned early from my Uncle Wendell how to I can't find the word, but I learned early how to make somebody think I ain't had something, but already had it.
Right.
From him teaching me how to hide money from my mother.
So he putting you up on game at 8, 9, 10 years old.
Right.
11 years old and in junior high.
Right. So as my Uncle Wendell getting it, living next door to Boo Boo was another like uncle. See, in my neighborhood, I grew up uncle because all of them hung in my house, so I didn't know Gooch as Gooch. I knew him as Uncle Gooch. I didn't know Fathead as Fat. I knew him as Uncle Fathead. I didn't know Red Ronnie as Red Ronnie. What's up, Uncle Ronnie? They all hung in the Ford house.
Right.
We lived in a neighborhood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So as of growing up, my uncle getting it, and Kev Moyer getting it, and he lived next door to Boo Boo
Okay.
Nettles.
Yeah.
So Boo Boo Nettles' father and his father and mother and them was close. So, like, when my uncle started giving me, Moyer was giving him. Like, Moyer would, like, I don't know why, he had small feet like a kid. So, like, again, when Boo Boo was in 5th, 6th grade, man, he was wearing Gucci tennis shoes, man, because Moyer would wear them one time and then give them to him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, me and Boo Peep game early. That's my early childhood is with Boo Boo Nettles.
Right.
Kenny Diggs came in by the time the junior high school with Boo Boo. And he was a local basketball hood level because his father ran the AAU teams early.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just moving along, pushing along. Like I said, later interviews, I connect the dots. When you ask me certain questions, I go back, connect the dots. Moving on, my uncle doing this, my uncle doing that. So when you ask me how my junior high school, when I was in the 7th grade, the year I went to the 7th grade, my uncle died. My uncle got killed of Kentucky courts on November the 22nd of 1984.
Okay.
The year I went to junior high school.
Okay.
Right? But mind you, like I said, prior to that, I used to take, my grandmother left my mother the main house to live in. They moved to one of their houses that they bought in the 40s in Virginia. Just went back because they was older. They ain't need no big house
Right.
to live in. So I used to take backpacks of money. He used to get me on the metro, my uncle Wendell, to take backpacks of money to my grandmother's house. But he would follow me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll come to the main house on Kentucky Avenue, go in the basement, count money up, put it in the backpack, and tell me, come on, you going with me you going with me over your grandmother's house. And he'll follow behind me on the metro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the police wouldn't mess with a young kid with a backpack on, but him.
Right.
So I would go out Virginia. That's how I was carrying like tens of thousands of dollars out my grandmother's house. You know what I'm saying? I learned early how to count money and hide money
Right.
from my uncle.
Right.
But still hanging with Boo Boo Nettles. My uncle told me what we do is what we do. Don't be out here telling your friends
What we do.
what we doing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So when I played with Boo Boo Nettles, I played with Boo Boo Nettles. But mind you, like I said again, coming up, my hero was Boo Boo. I mean, his father hit the number when the lottery got, father hit the number for 500, Boo got 100. Just like that.
So that's when y'all took off? I mean.
No, I mean, just this for hustling. I'm just saying, that's what he did. He was my hero. I said, damn, man, my mother give me $10, go to the movies. Movies ain't number $150. Boo father, give him $30.
Right.
What the fuck going on here? I'm like, the fuck? Looking at my $10, this nigga pulling out 30. I'm like, man, something wrong with this motherfucking picture, man. But that's how he was, man. But he always was good to me, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When
This Boo Boo Nettles.
Boo Boo Nettles was always good to me. He was kind of my protector too. You know what I mean? Like, he taught me how to fight. But he always used to take up for me, so I ain't never had to fight. You know what I mean? So that's how I grew up. You know, with Boo Boo in the neighborhood. Once I knew that, Then certain niggas I didn't like, I go pick a fight with them, then get Boo Boo to knock them out. You know, then put them to sleep.
So moving right along about, let's say high school, little after high school, that had to be like mid-80s, late 80s.
Well, like I said, my uncle died in 84. When he died in 84, I had money and I had reefer. By this time, I'm 14. You understand what I'm saying? By this time, I knew the game but didn't know the game. Meaning that I knew the game from a packaging standpoint. I ain't know no game of going out here selling nothing. See, this is going to be one of them interviews where I'm going to keep it 100 with you. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about no killing or none of that bullshit. I'm going to talk about me and how I was. And anything I tell you, you can check my file and check the niggas.
It's called fact check.
Yeah, you can fact check me.
Yeah.
Lamont Walker, you can fact check me because I'm still hanging around with the same niggas that when I come out the port 40 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So when I come out, how I did it was, I said, I got this money, I got this. My uncle one day told me never to tell somebody what I got. So I get Boo Boo. I said, Boo, man, shit, man. We need to start getting a little money, man. So I get Boo Boo to ask Moye to do something for us. He looked at us like we crazy. But when he did it, it helped me move product that my uncle left behind when he died.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Far as the money wise, I never told nobody about the 16, 17,000, or maybe it was 20,000 that he left, that I had possession of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody knew.
No. But the reefer, so me and Boo Boo used Moye to give us something to get us started. By this time, I been knew my man Moochie. He tried to beat us up because we used to beat his cousin up. So we was already in cahoots with them. You know what I'm saying? We used to beat his cousin up because he used to live on our block. So they caught us up Buchanan and the motherfucking guard niggas just came surround us and shit. And man, that's a whole nother story. Anyway, he just fell in.
So a lot of this was on the southeast side.
Yeah.
Everything you telling me was southeast.
Yeah.
Washington, D.C.
Yeah. And between Toma Gardens and us, right?
Kentucky Court, yeah.
Right. So I didn't hang in Kentucky Court. When they killed my uncle, they shut Kentucky courts down. Like no more drugs was being sold in Kentucky courts. Like it completely shut down for like about 6 good years. Just went dead. Not because he was the main supplier, but just niggas just did. I guess they just whatever. But when we started going down the gardens, we was just friends with Moochie because his cousin was named Stink. So when we got down there, we got our feet wet, and during this time, I'm thinking Moochie's a regular old bully ass, big tall bully ass kid, man. You know what I'm saying? He's just a bully ass kid. Man, the Lord behold, I ain't know this nigga was a brainiac. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know this dude was doing what he was doing. And this, I'm talking about, I'm in the 7th grade. So I ain't knowing this nigga had Hines and shit on lockdown. You know what I'm saying? So when I graduated, went to high school that summer, when I went to junior high school, me and Moochie got put out the same day. He come to school with herringbones on and all this kind of stuff. So we get put out and go to Elliott. He got on fresh shit. I got on fresh shit. Them niggas up Elliott talking about, we're going to have fun tonight. We're going to have fun when school over with. I said, I said, Mooch, man, they about to take our shit. We on the other side of town, man, they about to take our shit. Moochie said, I'm going to smack the shit out of one of these niggas. They fuck with me. Right? So, long story short, man, he ended up going to Hines. He get kicked out of Elliott. They send him back to Hines. He leave me by myself in Elliott. But doing Lovejoy and Maury, I had ties with dudes from 18th and D, my man and them, Sam, from over there off of Isherwood and 15th and Isherwood, and this girl Lisa Banner, little brother, and them. I had ties with them. So I was jive like, all right, but it was just some bully dudes. But we had dudes that hung on both sides that was some made niggas.
Mm-hmm.
And since they knew Moochie and
These niggas that was in the garden?
no, these niggas was around East Capitol Street at this time. But since they knew Moochie, right, and they knew I was his man, you know what I'm saying? They died like they ain't fucked with me. So once my uncle passed away, like I said, man, I just blew up from there. Me, Boo Boo got in the game. Kenny got in the game. My man Tony got in the game. We blew up fucking with my man Moochie. Like I said, this motherfucker was a change. Like I'm talking about this motherfucker was shit. This motherfucker was he our age, and I'm trying to figure out he our age. I ain't never seen a motherfucker that was 15 years old with like 60, 70, 80,000 in my life. I'm talking about we in the 7th grade. We ain't in no motherfucking 9th, 10th, 12th grade. I gotta take you slow, cause by the time I get to high school, no nigga, I'm full blown legit. Trust me, I'm gonna take you slow. Cause by the time, nigga, you can check my file, nigga. I'm nigga by 9th grade, I'm full blown.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying to take you slow to tell you I ain't never seen a motherfucking nigga that had that kind of money in our age, man. I fell in love with Moochie right there. He tried to fuck us up 6 months ago.
Right.
Before we was 6th grade. This is summertime. My uncle was still there. He tried to fuck us up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right? I was like, what the fuck is this motherfucking big lip, ugly mother? I said, damn, this nigga big. He gonna, man, he hit he ain't hit Boo Boo or hit me. He hit another nigga that was with us. When he smacked the shit out this motherfucking nigga, man, was with us, I said, shit, nigga, I gotta line myself with this motherfucker. I ain't want to tell him though. That nigga come up to me. I ain't telling him. I'm talking about this live and direct on WeTV. Subscribe now. Yeah. Listen, this motherfucker smacked the shit out of the nigga that was with me and Boo Boo. I said, man, I gotta line myself with this nigga, cause if this nigga hit me, I swear to God, I ain't coming out no more. I ain't coming out no more, son. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at Stink, boy, I'm gonna fuck you up, boy. You know you live on my block. I'm gonna fuck you up, Stink. Yeah. I swear to God, man. This motherfucker smacked that motherfucker, man. I said, ooh, I said, hey, Boo, I'm about to be this nigga friend, man. No bullshit. Yeah. For the whole summer, I started going down the gardens by me and Boo and my man Kenny Diggs at this time. We started going down the garden and hanging out with Moochie, and I said, I gotta get next to this motherfucker. Shit, this nigga smacking motherfuckers. You knocking niggas out for me. I gotta get this nigga on my side so he can start smacking motherfuckers. I said, with you niggas by my side, I swear to God, man, I smack the shit out of a nigga down here.
Back them days, that's what they was doing. They were wrecking with the hands.
Right. So my first introduction, I'm talking about with me and Boo Boo Nettles and Kenny going down the gardens. Moochie told us to come down there. We wasn't doing nothing with him at this time. I saw a nigga get hit. Two niggas was fighting this one dude. When the other nigga was fighting this dude, man, I got my eyes closed. I'm trying to tell you, Slim. The other nigga hit this nigga in the head with the bat. We saw his eye pop out his motherfucking whistling. And I said, now this the shit I'm talking about. This is where we need to be, Boo. Boo said, Boo, to this day, clear as day, Boo said something like, nigga, you crazy as a motherfucker. I'm about to go back home. Man, Slim, I wasn't raised like this. I said, Boo, we gotta get that rep, Boo. Come on now. You knocking niggas out in the hood. Now you gotta start knocking niggas out in the ghetto. You understand what I'm saying? And then we gonna get that big motherfucker, that smacking motherfucker. We get under this nigga wing. I'm gonna tell you something, but we gonna put the ticket down.
Yeah, y'all unstoppable.
We unstoppable.
Yeah.
So just speed it on up after he get back to Hines, I get the hell in, I'm doing me, nigga. By this time, I got the money, but I'm trying to figure out. I said, man, I'm trying to beat out this motherfucker and try to show my hand. But about now, wrong come to the hood, and it was the wrong start coming down to the hood. Oh, I mean to the school. I said, okay, that's the nigga from. Yeah, okay, he around the way. Boom. Motherfucker, I saw Rennie. It about me and them motherfuckers, so I knew I was all right. Once I got all right with Rennie, I knew shit. This motherfucker had cousins all one age. You hear me?
Everybody same age.
My man Rennie might have had 25 cousins the same age.
Dang.
All these motherfuckers. I said, God damn, Slim.
Yeah.
I said, Slim, one thing my uncle told me, always used to tell me, always align yourself with people that can benefit you in the right way, but never overexert your hand and use them in the wrong way.
That's good.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And always keep your moves around you, because you gotta learn who for you, who not, who gonna play you against each other. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that. Man, I'm gonna tell you something, Weed. When I got to know everybody, I'm telling you, all of them knew Moot. You know what I'm saying? And let me phrase this, and you can take it to the bank. Moochie was the only nigga in our neighborhood getting money at our age. It ain't a nigga in our if Moochie 50 years old, it ain't a motherfucker in our neighborhood was our age that wasn't getting money for him. Now they'll tell you, oh man, nigga, you know I know, nigga.
Yeah.
You know I know, nigga. All you young motherfuckers, it was him and a nigga named Man. I ain't gonna say his whole name, but nigga named Man.
Right.
Them two niggas right there was the only two niggas in our, I'm talking about from Capers all the way to motherfucking East Capitol Street. And I'm talking about 7th, 8th grade now. I done moved up to the 8th grade now. Them two niggas was the only niggas in our neighborhood getting real money our age, Slim. I'm talking about seeing 30, 40,000. You in the house and shit. This nigga opened up a safe. He got 80,000. You might go to Man. Man was a little bit more proud, but Man, this motherfucker had cars. You like this, man? What the fuck? Maximus with the kits on it and shit like that. He was the only nigga in our neighborhood doing that shit, right? And then you had Rennie on the southeast side, but he was on the Bay Street up on that top getting money. Right. Rennie, Moochie, and Man were the only niggas our age getting real money. When I say real money, not no nigga out there hustling, making $1,000 a day, nigga. They was putting niggas on. Any nigga in our neighborhood in a 20-block radius, you had two niggas you was fucking with, Rennie, Man, or Moochie, home. This 8th grade. This ain't no 10th, 12th, 90-something. We talking about 7th, 8th grade, nigga. They was locking down junior high schools, nigga. Everybody in the junior high school was fucking with these niggas. Fucking with these niggas, huh? Yeah. Later on, being though them niggas was motivators, you know, by like the 9th grade, you had little young niggas say, hey, I'm gonna go open back up the courts.
Kentucky court.
Yeah, I'm gonna go open the courts back up. I'm gonna go back up my way. And
give me a timeline. What do you think that's about? 84? I mean, 80,
nah, this
80,
like
87?
when let me see. Okay, 87 I was in 10th grade. So we talking about 85, 86, Lil Coy, he got killed by the police in 94. Okay. Lil Coy was fucking with Mooch. And he wanted to have his own situation.
Right.
So he went back up to Kentucky courts like 86, maybe 87 in the 9th grade.
Right.
And reopened up the courts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody was in there. He was the only nigga up there. And he blew up.
Mm.
Then you had another dude named Perry. Not Wayne Perry, but Perry. He went and he ventured off from Moochie and us and went down 1430L, because that was closed. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you how. When Kentucky courts closed down, that side where I come from, on that side, Kentucky Avenue, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, all that's down by the jail, all that kind of stuff like that. The Kentucky courts was the main part where you was banging at.
Okay.
In our neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
So when they closed that down, where you got Hearst, Teeter, and all that old, by Pennsylvania Avenue Station used to be the car wash. It was a big old parking lot. So around 86, 87, this side got with Potomac Garden, said we're gonna meet up at the car wash and we're gonna box. Now if we stand up, we get to come in the gardens and we get to be one hood.
Yeah.
Cause we ain't getting no money up on this end.
Okay.
No more.
Right.
Cause now we going into residential area where motherfuckers was getting snitched on.
Yeah.
And then your mother was seeing
Seeing
stuff.
what's going on.
So
there.
that right there clash, bro, that's when Rennie, you start seeing Rennie, Lil Coy, all them started migrating in the gardens and getting money.
Mm-hmm.
And but Rennie basically mostly stayed on his end, stayed up top, really.
Okay.
But Core and all the rest of them started migrating. But anyway, so when everything hit the desk and everybody said, okay, Potomac Garden's gonna run the yard, everybody else is gonna be sisters and brothers to Potomac Garden. Right. 1,000, 1430, Kentucky Court. So anybody get in trouble, the gardens in the house, we all gonna go as one.
As one, right.
So we ain't beefing with each other.
Right.
No more beefing. Y'all settled it right here. It's all way over
It's
now.
all one big hood.
It's all one big hood now.
Mm.
Don't nobody belong to nobody. It's one big motherfucking hood now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So by the time I was, man, shit. When that happened right there, cuz.
That was major too.
When that happened right there, like 86, I was in the 9th grade, 86. 86. I was 87 September, I was in the 10th grade. So about 86, shit, man, I'm full blown now. Like, I'm just talking about me now. Right. I ain't gonna say Boo Boo Nettles, I ain't gonna say Kid. I say this week, and I'm gonna say this with some real talk. Getting money wise, I probably was the weakest nigga in my whole entire neighborhood.
Okay.
Getting money.
Okay.
And I was getting money.
Damn.
Okay?
Yeah.
So we're gonna put that out there.
You'll put that out.
I was the weakest nigga in my whole entire neighborhood. I didn't say the Gardens, I didn't say Kentucky Court. Yeah. I said my whole entire fucking neighborhood, right. 20 blocks each way.
Okay.
I was the weakest nigga in my hood getting money.
Okay.
And I had a lot of shoe boxes with me. A lot of cars in the hood.
Look, you far from the canvas chucks.
Yeah.
That your brother was getting you. You far from that now.
When I was in the 9th grade, that's when I started wearing mink coats and jewelry with the mink coats and hats. I'm getting money, okay. But I'm just telling you that I was the weakest nigga in my whole entire neighborhood.
God damn.
And I'm getting money.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't in hustling. I saved money because I was making so much. I was trying to trick every chance I get. I was trying to trick $300, $400, $500. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to trick the whole time. And clothes. I grew up in a middle class family on Kentucky Avenue. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So my deal was, me and Boo Boo deal was to get in the game, get our own clothes, have sex with all the women that we couldn't get for money.
Mm-hmm.
Right? By the time we get in the 12th grade, come on, son, we gonna quit, be police, firefighter, we gonna get with the Marion Bird program.
Right.
We gonna go work for Metro, some other shit, dog. So we ain't even trying to stack money. That was the mission.
You got money.
But we was getting so much money
Yeah.
that I couldn't spend it, so I kept throwing it in the closet.
Okay. Shoe boxes and shit.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't sitting there, oh, Lamont, you had $400,000-500,000. It don't matter how much money I had enough money to do what I wanted to do when I wanted to do it.
Right.
You understand me? Yeah. All that Frank Lucas shit that he had to fight, nigga, I was wearing that shit in 9th grade.
Right.
So Frank Lucas, he had shit on me in the 9th grade. He might have, as a grown man, he might have been, because he was getting money like that. Nigga, any nigga that was in the 9th grade wasn't getting that shit like me, nigga. I went diamonds and furs all in the 9th grade, man. See, I'm full blown in the 9th grade. See, then I was petty in the 7th grade.
Yeah.
Once Moochie wrapped his hand around me in the crew, that was it. That was it. I'm full blown. Then I met the best, my motherfucking, the love of my life, man, David Long, nigga. And I started going down Norfolk because he was playing football and doing his thing of football. Shit, he couldn't make it to the pro because he got caught with 3 keys in his room. He did now. I can talk about it now.
Yeah.
3 keys in the room, nigga. We was down there with Pernell Whitaker and them brother and them on their turf doing shit.
Down north.
If you know about the Whitaker brothers, we was down there doing. Oh my God, man! What? Talking about money, man? I couldn't trick fast enough, Joe. I couldn't trick fast enough, homie. I'm telling you, my goal in life was to trick, buy clothes, buy cars, get out the game. When I graduated high school, I didn't give a fuck whether I was broke, because I was planning on getting me a motherfucking job.
Mm-hmm. You were smart.
That was the way I lived. I was raised that way. I wasn't raised in the ghetto. I was raised in the hood.
Right.
I always say I was raised in Potomac Gardens because I come off the porch when I was 14.
Right.
And that's where I hung at every day. So that taught me life.
Right.
The do's and don'ts out of life. Shut your mouth when you see something, because you see something, that don't mean you say something.
Right.
That's what Potomac Gardens taught me.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
You understand what I'm saying? But I didn't go home. When I went home, I went to a 5-bedroom house. My mother slept in one room and I had 4 rooms to sleep in.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? My mother had what motherfuckers tell you don't touch it because that's Sunday dinner. Nigga, I ate that on Tuesday. My Sunday dinners was McDonald's. I couldn't wait till Sunday to eat McDonald's. That's why I ate all my vegetables during the week. Because if I didn't eat my vegetables, my mother wouldn't treat me to McDonald's. That was my Sunday dinner. Man, I was in love. Man, hey, boo, did you eat all your shit? Man, yeah, man. Man, I'm about to go to McDonald's, Geno's, some shit. Man, my mother said I can go. Because if I did, man, she gonna cook dinner, man. She gonna make me eat that nasty shit, that squash and shit. Man, yeah. I didn't learn that until I got in Potomac Gardens, man. And I used to go home sometime and cry. Because I couldn't believe that I started seeing a rack of little shit. I used to go home and cry a lot. Because I couldn't believe that. Just thinking about it, man, it make me want to tear right now. Because I thought every mother was like my mom.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't see my mother do drugs.
Right.
I don't know if she did drugs or not because I never seen it.
Right.
She didn't drink around us. So when I got down to Potomac Gardens, I started noticing, I knew the difference between the ghetto and the hood. I knew the difference. So y'all like fuck with me because I used to have a complex about myself, like I'm saying, damn, I'm down here, I'm a wannabe hustler. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this shit because I don't want my mom to keep giving me money and buy the tennis shoes that she want me to buy. And I'm doing this shit so I can buy my shit. And I don't want to have sex with the girls around my way. They grew up like me. I want to come down here with these fast girls. My Uncle Wendell taught me When you get girls drugs, they do anything you want. So I already knew. When I got in the game, I already knew about the tricking.
Yeah, what they do, yeah.
So I didn't want them girls. So when I started going down there, I look back a whole lot, man. It's like, I was a wannabe hustler, man. I was a wannabe. You know what I'm saying? That's what I consider myself, because I didn't have to do that.
Right.
When I started seeing how people really live, I started like, damn, I'm a wannabe nigga, man. I'm taking money out these dudes. These dudes out here could be fucking with Muji, or these dudes out here can be doing what I'm doing, and they can be in there feeding their family.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The niggas that ain't on.
Right.
I started having a complex about myself. By the time I got in the 9th grade, I'm coming outside, I'm doing me, Boo Boo doing him, and I'm like, Boo, I mean, you know, Boo father giving them hundreds of dollars at this time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even though we was hustling, we had to fake it.
Yeah.
My mother was giving me $20, $40 every 2 weeks, so I had to accept the money.
Yeah.
I mean, at this time, man, I'm making fucking $500-$600 a day, and still going to school. Now you forgetting about $500-$600 a day in the '80s for a 15, 16-year-old kid.
Yeah. It's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I'm talking about every day. I ain't talking about, you know what I'm saying, every day. Easy. And I'm doing my homework, and I'm going home by 9 o'clock
Right.
to go to school tomorrow. You see what I'm saying?
That's how my Potomac was cranked. With that whole area, that whole side was cranked.
So it bothered me a little bit. It bothered me a little bit because, you know, you started seeing kids my age, and you start really seeing why dudes was out there hustling, because you was serving their mother. Or they was giving their mother the drugs.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Then you was hanging in their apartment. The apartment was smelling like a dope den. But we are hanging his room. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of it bothered me. You know what I'm saying? It did kind of bother me a lot, because I used to go home like, I'm hanging with y'all today. But see, when I go home, Slim, I don't go home and sleep on the floor in my house.
Right.
I don't go home and sleep in the bed with somebody else.
So you saw all that.
You see what I'm saying? I don't go home and fight with a motherfucker because I got the seat in the kitchen. That's where I'm sleeping at. When you walk in the door, everybody
scattered all over.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
And this lady grandchildren, or this mother kid. You see what I'm saying? That's what always bothered me in the hustling game. Everything else was shit. Fuck them. But I just wonder why everybody's mother wasn't like my mother. But now I'm in the game.
Yeah.
So now I understand what's going on. But every night I went home to a house that, you know what I'm saying, I ain't had to do what you were doing.
Right.
So that's why I used to always say, man, Lamont, you out here fake hustling. Because, you know, you taking food out of these dudes' mouths that this dude right here, man, his whole family sleeping in the house. You know what I'm saying? He could be out here getting some cash, what you making, but you going home to a meal. You know what I'm saying? You go home to a meal. You telling your mom, nah, ma, I ain't eating tonight. I don't want to eat. You know what I'm saying? So doing that other time. So, but other than that, man, shit. By the time I got in the 8th, 9th grade, man, we had cars in the hood. I look at, that's just like I look at Paid in Full. And they talking about how the niggas was getting the nigga, we just talking about our little group. Yeah. We don't even talk about Potomac guys and the whole hood as a what's name. Yeah. I just told you 15 minutes ago I was the weakest nigga in my neighborhood. And I had 3-4 cars in the 9th grade. Didn't know how to drive neither. You understand? Yeah. Just had that shit because the bitches love that shit. Right. You understand what I'm saying? We had a dude down in the guards, his name, we used to call him Uncle Uddy. He used to own a jewelry store down by the old people's main building on F Street or I Street, one of them streets, where you had to go downtown to go to the people's building to get high for people. He downstairs, a couple of doors down.
People's drugstore.
People's drugstore.
Okay.
So he owned a jewelry store next door. This nigga had pieces that you ain't never seen before. So nigga, now you rocking. I ain't going treasure troll no more.
Yeah.
I was a treasure troll 7th, 8th grade, and now I'm going to see Uddy in there. Nigga, I'm wearing pieces now. You understand what I'm saying? But during the time I'm doing this transformation, mother say, well, you ain't getting robbed. Nigga, by this time, nigga, I had all killers and gorillas with me.
Yeah, around you.
You understand? And they love me. You understand? You understand? Like I ain't being no funny. Like I said, I ain't never seen no murders. So let's do that. This week TV prescribed right now.
Yeah.
Don't even get me on here talking that bullshit.
Right.
I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But once I got Rennie to love me, you did what I'm saying? That became once he put his arm around me and showed love to me. So then you had the Kemp brothers. They was knocking niggas out straight. I'm talking about Mo Kemp. Them niggas was, woo! Motherfucker, Mo hit you, man. Mo, I'm gonna kill you, Mo. I swear to God, son. I'm gonna kill you, son. I'm telling you, son. You ain't waking up. Them was Asay cousins. You know what I'm saying? And then you had, during this time, Asay was Asay, but he wasn't Asay. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't beating motherfuckers up and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Chumping niggas up. You know what I'm saying? And what really got me over, this gonna fuck you up. I got a cousin named Kenyatta. Gorgeous. Everybody in the hood liked it. Right?
Yeah.
So, she was one of my protectors too. Cause, that's pretty our cousin. Don't fuck with her. Don't fuck with man. That's pretty our cousin. Shit. Man, I'm under your protection too, Kenyatta? Oh, nigga, I'm about to flex real good. Nigga, I started smacking. Listen, I never was known in my neighborhood for knocking niggas out. Cause I ain't never had to knock a nigga out in my neighborhood.
Right.
Cause if again, Boo Boo, Muji, you got Lil Court, all the niggas that was doing whatever they was doing, they fuck with them my men. You understand what I'm saying? That's just like if I came around your way around Minnesota Avenue and niggas say, I'm gonna go get my men, and they go get you, and then you come around the corner and say,
As you?
You come and get me on him. You smack him. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. Them niggas was on my team. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of things in my hustling career, I always did what my uncle said, man. You gotta align yourself with the people that you need to be aligning yourself, not the people you like. Did I like all them motherfuckers? Did I trust all them motherfuckers? Hell no. It would be mama talking about Lamont. Can you tell Ace stop beating me up? I said, nigga, I ain't telling him shit. Cause he might start doing it to me. Shit, nigga, I got to be grateful he ain't doing it to me. Stand up, nigga, do something. Fuck, I'm gonna go, Ace, can you stop messing with so-and-so? He might turn around and say to Lamont, you know what? Since you want to co-sign for another nigga, you know what? Man, empty them pockets. Now I'm on the radar. Nigga, listen here, son. Hey, I fucks with you, but I can't tell another man stop doing what he do to get his paper. Cause I don't want my paper involved in his pockets. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
So it used to be niggas like that in the hood and stuff like that, man. And like I said, by the time I got in the 10th grade of Easton, man, couldn't nobody stop me from doing nothing. By this time, I had Sam and them on the northeast side, cause they remember me from Maury and Elliott, and they went to Easton now, so they remember me from being a stand-up dude down there. So I ain't never had to fight when I walked up Hecker Jamal and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So then you have my niggas on 18th and D, my uncle and them, my aunt owned a house on 18th and D that my uncle was married to. That's where she grew up. So when I used to go around there, hang out with them dudes, not hustling, just we all went to school together. So the niggas used to say, "What's up, L?" Blah blah blah. Right. So when I lined myself up with a lot of niggas, then Easton was a melting pot. I went to school with little Eddie Mathis. I went to elementary school with little Eddie. And his father used to take us up Kennedy Street when we was younger and play around. Cause I want to say his mother lived across the street from Wackers. So Eddie used to come and get him and then sometimes drop me off at my house to make sure I got home safe a couple of times. Right. In the other time, we be at the rec and then he'll come and get little Eddie at Wackers rec and say it's time to go. So that's how me and him hooked up and got together. Once I knew, it was just like little Eddie, I just, you hear names and shit, that's you. Nigga, when I left you biting pencils. What the fuck going on, man? You smacking motherfucker too? Shit. I gotta line myself with you? God damn. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm peeping the mood though. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I gotta do to keep my change and my rings and my minks on when I come through the hood. Right. You understand what I'm saying? I got a lot of dudes, but like I say, man, you had dudes from Uptown, Kentland, you had dudes from behind the rhythms, you had dudes on Fifth and O, 70 dudes. All them dudes, Easton was like the melting pot. So once you got cool with certain dudes in Easton, other than the dudes you knew like, okay, now I can go over 15 place cause little we over there. I can go over Eastgate cause little Sam over there. I can go over Berry Farms cause JD over there. Right. You understand? Because we all come from Easton. Right. The Easton is the denominator. Yeah, the melting pot. The common denominator. Well, you know that bitch ass nigga from Slim. Nah, we go to school together, Slim. That man alright, Slim. Don't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with him. That man ain't come around here to fuck with you. He ain't come around here to do nothing, Slim.
He come see me.
He come see me. So now I go around certain places. Oh no, that's so man. Hey, cuz he ain't around here right now, cuz. Alright, Slim. I tell him you come around, beep him later. He be back a little bit. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's how I was able to move around the city. Right. Not from a reputation of killing and all that fake, I'm coming on TV, on Vlad TV, you talking about you killing niggas and all that old crackerjack shit that they got on YouTube now. Nah, nigga, I'm telling you some real shit. I finesse my way around the city. To go around the city to align myself, nigga, with niggas that was fucking with you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a certain nigga, oh man, he wasn't up on 7T. I ain't never known you on 9th and T. Nigga, you ain't need to know we on 9th and T, nigga, because the nigga you was scared of was my man. You ain't need to know me. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm telling you on We TV. Yeah. Subscribe right now. You dig? You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Nigga, I ain't never see you over Linda Poland. Yeah. You ain't need to see me, nigga, over Linda Poland, because the nigga that I knew over Linda Poland, when you saw him, nigga, you ran in the house. How the fuck you gonna see me and you running in the house? You did that's the nigga that I lined myself with, was smart enough to say, hold on, I gotta get with this. One thing I gotta get close to this nigga, not to work with him or nothing like that, but to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm gonna need him one day, because I know I'm fucking with a rocker bitch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and then I had a baby mother, Chrissy, that I loved to death, and I needed her to move around. She was wearing the same shit I'm wearing, diamonds and mink coats and fur boots. She wearing what I'm wearing, so I needed her to move around to different places. That's why I met Aubrey over 37 places. Met Reggie was my baby mother, old boyfriend in junior high school, and me and him became cool through her. You dig what I'm saying? So when I was on Ridge Road, 37 plate, when I was up behind the movie theater on 36 place, behind the movies on Minnesota, I'm good.
Greenway.
Greenway Shopping Center.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I line myself up with dudes like that. So I can move. Not to hustle, but I knew I like to go places and I like to look good.
At this time, you got enough money that you ain't really got to bang like that. You able to move around the city freely because you got cash, and yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's a hustler's dream.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me, Boo Boo, Kenny, nigga, we getting money.
Yeah.
Fat Tony at the time, we getting money. So the thing about Boo, if I ain't take Boo Boo out of the hood, Boo gonna stay in the hood. Cause really, Boo got in the hustling game cause I asked him to.
Mm-hmm.
So it really wasn't his thing. He had a lot of money, but it really wasn't his thing. If he wasn't in the garden, he was on 14th Street around our way, sitting on the porch. I mean, this nigga had bags of money just sitting on the porch like he was a little kid. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we're gonna give them part 2, Lamont. So give them something to close out with, you know, so we can make them tune back in. You know what I'm saying, for part 2.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it like this. Anybody who don't like it, subscribe to the channel and leave your comments. And believe this, anything I say on this interview today, you can check your facts with me. Again, my name is Lamont Walker. And a lot of you niggas gonna watch this gonna know me. So, you know I ain't lying, telling no false stories like them other channel niggas wanna make themselves look bigger than what they are. You gonna get the real from me.
Unfiltered.
Unfiltered. And stay tuned, cause it's gonna be a movie. Trust me.
We out.
We out.